In an unprecedented and dramatic move, TLC has officially severed all ties with Kody Brown and Robyn Brown, ending more than a decade-long relationship that reshaped the reality television landscape. For longtime viewers of Sister Wives, the move, while shocking in its finality, comes as no surprise. The once celebrated polygamist family has steadily unraveled over the past several years, culminating in the dramatic exits of Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown. And now, the final blow. Kody's public declaration that he intends to divorce Robyn Brown, the woman he once called his soulmate. The reality TV landscape is no stranger to breakups and sensational headlines, but the downfall of the Browns is different. This isn't just a failed marriage, it's the crumbling of a belief system, the deconstruction of a lifestyle aired for millions to watch. From humble beginnings and religious devotion to bitterness, favoritism, and fame-driven fracture, Sister Wives has chronicled a profound evolution and eventual implosion of what began as a family united by faith. This in-depth, exclusive exposé will explore the rise and fall of Kody and Robyn Brown, TLC's motivations for cutting ties, behind-the-scenes tensions, Kody's shocking divorce announcement, and what it all means for the future of Sister Wives and its fans. We'll dive into insider reports, fan speculation, and the psychological toll of living life in the public eye, while also exploring the future of the show and its beloved ex-wives. Once upon a time in Lehigh, the birth of a TV family. In 2010, TLC introduced the world to Sister Wives, a reality show following a man named Kody Brown and his plural family. Living in Lehigh, Utah, Kody was legally married to Mary and spiritually married to Janelle and Christine. When the show debuted, the fourth wife-to-be, Robyn, was just being courted. The Browns opened their doors, both literally and emotionally, to share their experience as a modern polygamist family, a lifestyle rarely depicted in mainstream media. To many viewers, the Browns seemed progressive, loving, and sincere. They spoke often of their faith, fundamentalist Mormonism, and their commitment to plural marriage as a spiritual principle. The early seasons focused on family challenges, balancing kids' needs and logistical hurdles. The intrigue of polygamy combined with the family's openness made Sister Wives a breakout hit. Robyn's introduction to the family seemed to be a turning point, albeit subtly. While initially presented as a loving addition to the family, her arrival marked the beginning of complex emotional and relational shifts. Viewers were charmed by Robyn's youth, beauty, and the storybook romance with Kody, but underneath the surface, dynamics were beginning to shift. Robyn Brown and the changing dynamic. Robyn married Kody legally in 2014 after he divorced Mary. The stated purpose was to allow Kody to adopt Robyn's 3 children from a previous marriage. But many fans saw the legal change as symbolic of a deeper shift in the family hierarchy. The favoritism toward Robyn soon became a talking point, first among viewers, then among the wives themselves. Christine, who had once been Kody's third wife and felt confident in her role, began voicing concerns that she felt less than. Janelle remained measured, but her quiet observations often supported what viewers were seeing. And Mary, once the legal wife, seemed increasingly lost and isolated. Robyn, for her part, insisted she wanted unity. Yet her decisions, like purchasing a separate home in Flagstaff when the rest of the family was supposed to cohabitate, fueled suspicions that she was pulling Kody away from the others. Her elevated status in the family, emotionally and financially, created rifts that never truly healed. Christine leaves a tipping point. In 2021, after years of tension and emotional neglect, Christine Brown announced she was leaving Kody. She packed her bags, left Flagstaff, and moved back to Utah with her youngest daughter, Truly. The move shocked Kody and devastated Robyn. Christine cited years of favoritism, lack of intimacy, and emotional abandonment. Christine's departure was a watershed moment. For the first time, the illusion of a functioning polygamist family was publicly shattered. Fans rallied behind her, celebrating her courage and independence. Ratings soared. TLC leaned into the drama, producing tell-all specials and extended season finales. Christine's bold step inspired others. Janelle, her close ally in the family, quietly separated from Kody not long after. Mary, after years of estrangement, finally accepted that her marriage to Kody was over. Only Robyn remained, the soulmate wife, the last woman standing, from patriarch to pariah. Kody's public unraveling. Kody Brown's transformation over the last 5 years has been one of the most talked about arcs in reality TV history. Once a charismatic, even goofy family man, Kody's personality on screen became darker, angrier, and more combative. He frequently lashed out at his wives, refused to take accountability, and alienated both his family and the audience. Much of this shift appeared to stem from his frustration with being questioned, challenged, and ultimately left. Christine's exit was a blow to his ego. Janelle's independence was perceived as betrayal. Mary's detachment was, in his view, ungrateful, and Robyn, despite her loyalty, seemed unable to console him. Tensions with TLC reportedly increased. Kody became critical of how he was being portrayed. Insiders claim he tried to influence editing and production to protect his image, but the damage was done. Public opinion had turned. Robyn's fall from grace. Once the darling of sister wives, Robyn Brown has become one of its most divisive figures. Early portrayals showed her as soft-spoken, emotional, and deeply committed to the family. But over time, that narrative shifted. Fans accused Robyn of playing victim while consolidating power. Her emotional breakdowns were interpreted as manipulative. Her decisions, like advocating for large purchases, isolating with Kody during COVID, and resisting communal living, were seen as selfish. Even her tearful appeals during confessionals failed to win sympathy. Many fans no longer viewed her as a victim, but as an architect of the family's collapse. Behind the scenes, why TLC finally said goodbye. Multiple insider reports confirm that TLC executives began questioning the viability of continuing Sister Wives with only Kody and Robyn. Ratings remained strong, but audience sentiment had soured dramatically. The network was inundated with negative feedback about Kody's behavior and Robyn's perceived manipulation. Things reportedly came to a head during contract negotiations for an upcoming season. Kody allegedly demanded editorial control and a larger financial stake in production. TLC balked. The network had supported the Browns through lawsuits, relocations, and PR crises, but Kody's increasing volatility and decreasing relatability made him a liability. By early 2025, the decision was made. TLC would no longer feature Kody or Robyn Brown in any capacity. The divorce bombshell. Just days after the TLC announcement, Kody went public with another shocking revelation. He intends to divorce Robyn. In a live-streamed interview, Kody admitted that the emotional toll of losing his family, the public backlash, and the pressure of the show had broken him. "I don't recognize myself anymore," he said, "and I don't recognize this marriage anymore." Robyn, who appeared blindsided by the announcement, later issued a statement saying she was devastated but no longer surprised. Some sources close to the Browns suggest that the marriage had been strained for some time. Without the show to anchor their identity, and with growing resentment and blame between them, the relationship deteriorated rapidly. The internet reacts. Fans, critics, and former wives speak out. The internet exploded with reaction. Twitter trended with hashtags like #FinallyFree, #TeamChristine, and #JusticeForJanelle. Reddit threads dissected every frame of recent episodes, analyzing Robyn's body language and Kody's tone. Christine Brown posted a subtle but clear message on Instagram. A photo of her and her fiancé with the caption, "Peace feels good." Janelle shared a video of herself gardening with the caption, "Planting new roots." Even Mary, long the most reserved, posted a photo of herself on a solo vacation with the text, "New beginnings." What's next for Sister Wives? TLC is not done with the Brown family, but it's done with Kody and Robyn. Insiders confirm that the network is developing multiple spin-offs, including one centered around Christine's new relationship and another focused on Janelle's journey as a single grandmother and entrepreneur. There are also talks of a reunion-style docuseries titled The Women of Sister Wives, which would give Mary, Janelle, and Christine a platform to speak freely, without Kody's dominating presence. The legacy of a family in pieces. The fall of the Browns marks the end of an era. Sister Wives wasn't just entertainment, it was a cultural artifact, a glimpse into a world both unfamiliar and universal. It showed us the complexities of marriage, the weight of religious expectations, and the dangers of imbalance and emotional neglect. Kody and Robyn's exit is a cautionary tale about ego, favoritism, and the intoxicating effects of fame. But for the women who broke free, Christine, Janelle, and Mary, it's also a story of rebirth. Sister Wives Season 19 has been a difficult one for the Brown family and viewers alike, but seeing Robyn Brown continually show off her quirky behavior on screen has hurt the show in numerous ways. Robyn, Kody Brown's only remaining wife, has been a difficult piece of the family puzzle for years, but hearing her talk about her issues throughout Sister Wives Season 19 has been painful for a lot of viewers. While Robyn has stuck around while Kody's marriages to Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown crumbled, her behavior has become increasingly strange in the most recent season. Kody's marriages to his previous wives haven't been easy to watch deteriorate, but his marriage to Robyn has long been a bigger issue than any of his other relationships. While Robyn and Kody appear to share genuine affection for one another, it's clear that the pair have struggled to figure out how to enmesh their lives since they've started living together full-time. Without Kody's other wives in the mix, Robyn's had a lot more time to spend with Kody, and her quirks have become more pronounced on screen. Sister Wives Season 19 showed Robyn in a new and less than flattering light. 8. Robyn's emotional moments felt staged. She wasn't expressing genuine feelings. Although Robyn has long been one of the more emotional cast members of Sister Wives, seeing her throughout Sister Wives Season 19 was tough for viewers who knew what to look for. Robyn's emotions have long been a roller coaster, but after working through Kody's divorces and finding her way back to a new normal with her husband, she'd been doing a bit more in terms of staying regulated. While Robyn may not have been purposefully flattening herself on camera, it felt like she may have prior to this season. Sister Wives Season 19 covered a huge swath of time for the Brown family, and seeing Robyn go from a place of anger and irritation during the early moments of the season to a place of pain and discomfort at the end of the season was overwhelming. Knowing that she would be able to garner sympathy from some viewers with her emotional moments, Robyn was clearly pulling on the heartstrings of viewers by the end of the season. Even if she was having intense feelings, many of her emotional moments felt like they were put upon. Robyn's selective memory caused confusion. She told stories that were clearly embellished. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, Robyn seemed to have a more selective memory than any other member of the Brown family. While Robyn's recall has typically been decent, especially in recent seasons of the series, she struggled to remember details throughout the season, and at times claimed she didn't remember moments that she was present for. Denying things that may be detrimental to the way Sister Wives viewers see her, Robyn was clearly trying to craft a more positive image that, despite knowing that the truth would come out one way or another, Robyn seemed to be working hard to craft her own version of events throughout Sister Wives Season 19. In her confessional interview moments, Robyn shared her feelings and her takes on moments, but her memory being selective throughout the season caused issues with other family members. Robyn's accounts of events made others seem invalid or wrong, and left audiences conflicted. Robyn's lack of accountability was frustrating. She couldn't hold herself to any standard. Although it's not new, Robyn's lack of accountability has been one of the most damaging parts of Sister Wives, especially this past season. While Robyn does take accountability at times, it's often the least possible amount of blame or responsibility for her actions. She frequently makes it clear that though she was a part of an issue or conversation, she has no ownership over where it went wrong, why it went wrong, or what happened overall. This has long been Robyn's most damaging quality, but it was extreme this season. When discussing where things went south with Kody's adult children, Robyn has continually tried to make it clear that none of the issues are her fault. Unfortunately, Robyn's words and actions don't match up, especially from what Sister Wives viewers have seen and heard on camera. Robyn's refusal to take accountability has left the show with conflicting stories, which makes it tough to trust her. Robyn's behavior toward Kody felt manipulative. She often sought Kody's comfort unnecessarily. As Sister Wives Season 19 continued, it felt clear that Kody's edit was meant to paint him as more of a victim than a villain. While that wasn't the case in reality, it was obvious that Robyn's impact on Kody's behavior was larger and more damning than it's been in the past. Although viewers didn't always see it on screen, it felt like Robyn was calling the shots in the family, making it tough on Kody to make decisions on his own. While Robyn may not have been manipulating Kody in the way that it seemed, it felt like she was often pushing Kody to do what she wanted when she wanted, for reasons she held strongly. Kody has often deferred to Robyn in the past, but with the issues that Kody was facing with his children on Sister Wives season 19, it felt like Robyn was putting up more of an argument against what was best for her husband. Robyn's manipulative behavior, whether she meant it to be or not, was a tough part of the season. Robyn's lack of empathy was obvious. She wasn't able to show compassion. Robyn often seems like her emotions are closed off on Sister Wives until she wants to use them to her advantage. But her lack of empathy throughout Sister Wives season 19 was jarring. Throughout the season, Robyn didn't seem to care about anyone outside of her direct circle, or the core family as it was called. Rather than accepting that Kody has 12 other children in his family, Robyn appeared to be cut off from anything that didn't concern her. This lack of empathy became abundantly clear later in the season, when Kody began sharing with Robyn that he was forging a path to rebuilding a relationship with his kids without her. While Robyn didn't seem receptive on screen at first, it became even more clear in her one-on-one chats with Sister Wives producers that she wasn't happy about Kody foregoing her advice. Robyn's cold shoulder towards something that was beneficial for Kody showed her lack of interest and care. Robyn's inconsistent stories revealed her true nature. She wasn't always being honest. While some of Robyn's stories and commentaries stayed the same throughout the season, a lot of the things she shared on Sister Wives were inconsistent, changing as the season went on. Robyn's inability to keep her story straight not only caused issues for viewers who were looking for her for a cohesive recounting, it caused issues with the Brown family as a whole. Rather than offering clarity, Robyn's inability to keep her story straight created confusion for everyone. Though some Sister Wives viewers have long been distrustful of the way Robyn explains her actions and motivations on the show, it became even more clear during Sister Wives season 19 that taking her at her word is tough. As the season continued, Robyn's true nature became even more clear. Despite trying to appear like she was always honest, Robyn twisted the truth to suit her best interests. Robyn's contradictions about the family caused chaos. She kept exacerbating the issues with Kody's kids. As Robyn moved through the Sister Wives season 19, she caused chaos within the family, especially when it came to Kody's kids. Despite knowing that the relationships between Kody and many of his adult children has been fraught, Robyn often exacerbated the issues between her husband and his adult children by holding him back from communicating or trying to insert herself into things. Robyn also made issues worse between her own older children and the rest of the Brown family. Rather than trying to help her older kids regain a sense of peace with the rest of the Brown kids, Robyn became part of the problem between them. Robyn's insistence on being a piece of the puzzle between the adult relationships between her kids and their siblings has always been strange, but it caused chaos on Sister Wives this season. When the family came together for tragedy, they had a lot to talk about than their grief. Robyn's controlling nature put Kody in the middle. She made him choose sides. As Sister Wives season 19 continued, it became increasingly clear that Robyn's behavior has been putting Kody in the middle more often than he'd like. While this presents a whole host of problems for Kody that he needs to address on his own, the problems in his marriage to Robyn aren't the only issue that her controlling nature creates. Rather than allowing Kody to move freely in his own relationships, Robyn's controlling nature has caused him to scale things back in a sad way. Robyn controlling Kody isn't new, but it's not something she should have been doing throughout Sister Wives season 19. While Kody's stubborn on his own, having Robyn hyping him up about it behind